Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is actually going to be an extension of my last video on pros and cons of having a shaved or buzzed head. Today's video is going to be tips and tricks on maintaining and caring for your buzzed or shaved head. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing that I want to say is obviously it is so easy to care for a buzzed head. There is so little maintenance that you have to perform in order to keep your head the way that it looks right now. But there are a few tricks that I have learned along the way that might be helpful if you're considering shaving your head. So tip number one is you need to shave it once a week to maintain the length that you want it. So I keep mine at a 2. So every week I buzz it with using a number 2 guard on a very cheap clippers I got. I think they're Remington. I got them for like $17.99 at Target, and they're just rechargeable. And they come with several different attachments. But I find that I really like the cordless one because I can just do, and it's super easy. However, when you are shaving, buzzing, whatever, your head once a week, you have to make sure that you go over the spots several times because imperfections will be seen so much more than if you have longer hair. So what I do is I go over everything and then I go over it again. So I make sure that everything is pretty uniform, and then I turn around and look in the mirror behind me to make sure that the back is shaved too. You also might want to go get the back done because you do need to kind of clean up around your neck, and to just keep that nice and clean, which I can do it. I've been doing it long enough that I can kind of turn around and kind of get a basic line, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Along the same lines of shaving is, as I mentioned in my last video, you're going to want to shave all of the hair off your face, especially if you wear makeup. If you don't, it's probably not going to be a big deal, but if you wear foundation, you are going to want to shave all of this off. You can get those little disposable razors, and I think they're like eyebrow, I forget what they're called. I will leave a link in the description below, but they're very common to use for your eyebrows. Makeup artists use them to just do a quick trim, so you don't have to use a full-on razor. You have a little bit more precision with these smaller ones, so I will leave a link for those below. But you do want to shave everything around, shave your mustache, and then you want to shave your cheeks and down under your chin a little bit because you'd be surprised at all the peach fuzz that grows all over your face. You're like a little chia pet. It's so adorable. Or not when you're trying to like blend your makeup in and you feel like you have like fur on your face. It's really weird. Gross. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, back to tips and tricks. So the next tip I would give you is that you have to be careful when you're older, like me. Gray hairs tend to pop up out of the blue, out of nowhere, like, oh my God, where did it come from? It wasn't there this morning when I got out of bed, but my kids have been driving me crazy today, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new gray hairs that popped up today. What the heck? So then that's kind of a little bit of a problem. You are going to want to stay up on your color game. If you color your hair, you are going to want to do that more often than you would because you are shaving once a week, so you're getting new hair in all the time. So that gray hair is just going to pop back up. So cute. So make sure that you are kind of keeping an eye on that. And again, that's really only for when you are older and you get gray hair or you have children that drive you absolutely bonkers. Okay, so next tip would be with makeup. So if you wear makeup, if you wear foundation and powder and all of that good fun stuff, you should be buying it from me because I sell Synergens products and they are the best in the world. Just saying. Okay, if you wear foundation, what you're going to want to do is blend. And then you're going to want to blend again. And then you're going to keep wanting to blend until your arm feels like it's falling off because it is so easy to find streaks. You have so many more ridges and valleys and dips and planes and everything else on your face when you don't have hair covering it than you would imagine. So you are going to want to get your beauty blender Don't use your fingers, don't use a sponge, don't, you could probably use a brush. A brush would probably work fine, but I prefer the Beauty Blender and blend. And don't just blend like this. You need to blend up over your ear, down your chin, like your jawline, down your chin, into your neck. Girl, you need to blend. I mean, like, seriously, because if you don't, you are going to have splotches or you're going to have lines, and they're going to be so much more obvious to everybody else, and you probably won't notice them because, you're not doing a 360 of your head all the time, but everybody else, they can see all of your everything. So just be mindful of that you do need to blend, blend. So that's like the biggest thing. Also, I noticed that when I had bleached my hair when it was like even shorter than this, I know, hard to believe, but it really was. I'll try to insert a picture if I can, but I had it blonde, and when I would put my makeup on, I would notice that I could see my powder and my foundation and concealer way more when I had blonde hair than when I have this darker hair. So that's another thing. I don't know if the color just grabs onto blonde hair faster or what, but definitely that's just another thing to consider, that you may want to like use a wipe and kind of wipe around your hairline when you're done doing your makeup, just not on your skin because you don't want to knock anything out. Okay, that's pretty much it. The other tip or trick, and I don't even know if this even falls into either of those categories, is just maintaining or the difference in the types of clothes that you might want to wear, or earrings or accessories and things like that. I find that I don't like to wear scarves because they make me look like a turtle now, because I have like no hair, and so it's a proportion thing. I feel like if I were to wear like a scarf or like an A-line dress, then it's like my head and then like my body. And so then it's like this weird, I don't know why I did that, but it's like a weird shape, and it's just no. But that's totally my opinion, and that's based on my shape. So I am far beyond where my comfort level is of my weight right now. When I am thinner and my hair is this short, I am way more confident and I will pretty much wear anything. But right now, where I'm at, I just feel like I have to watch what I'm wearing and the type of accessories that I wear. So I like to wear big hoop earrings because I feel like it balances out the lack of hair. I like to wear my sunglasses when I go out because I don't like the sun, but that's beside the point. So, you just kind of find these different things that you feel comfortable with, that are going to make you feel better about yourself and are going to help you rock your buzz cut. So, it's just kind of your own comfort level, like what you do, you. That's the bottom line. The other thing is, I don't feel like I've done my makeup any differently. I feel like I've done my makeup pretty much the same since I buzzed my hair. I just feel like I'm way more aware of blending. That's the only difference. I don't wear lighter or darker colors because of it. I haven't changed my palette in any way. Everything stays the same. So that's pretty much it. I think those are all the tips and tricks that I can give you. I think that's it, guys. It's really not that difficult. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If you aren't using Senegence products, then you should be, and you should be wearing lip sense, because check it out. It doesn't go anywhere. Oh yeah, it's awesome. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please leave a comment below. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment. And have an awesome, blessed day, blessed week. And hey, if you guys have any ideas for other videos, please leave it in the comments below. I have all kinds of ideas of things that I'd like to do. I'd like to cover more of homeschooling and house stuff and kid stuff and stuff like that. But I would also like to do some more reviews and tutorials and things like that. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. The only tutorial I can't do is on my eyebrows, because I can't do my eyebrows. I've watched all the tutorials on YouTube and I can't make it happen, so I just have to go somewhere and have them. Anyways, have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Once I take my glasses off, I look very different. And I can't see. Everything is blurry now. I have to wait. And my teeth look very yellow. I just whiten them. Just whiten them. Welcome to my channel. It's not that kind of channel. Hello. Bonjour. Arrivederci. Buongiorno. Buenos dias. Hola, muchachos.